I forgot to film an intro to this dress, so woo, it's cool to start with it on at first actually. This is M8211 VUB. It's made in a quilting cotton. I got a Vibes and Scribes. And I added, I'll talk about that after. Here's some shots for making it. I love this dress, it's so cute. Okay, so I've measured it here and it goes to 35. So that'd be at like kind of where my hips would sit. So 35 times 2, because it's cut on the fold, is 70, and I cut 3 on the fold. So that'd be 210 centimeters, and my hips are 145 centimeters. So I think I'm just gonna cut a straight 28, because I mean, that's like what, 50 something centimeters for my hips to chill in, so I'm okay with that. And I just don't want a lot of bulk at the waist, and it means that the bottom of the skirt is less voluminous, so that means less hemming for me, which is key. Okay, so I realize this is fully lined. The only thing is I don't think the lining gets like sewn down to the skirt, so I might hand stitch it in the ditch. But otherwise, I'm just not gonna bother with French seams because it's fully lined. If I stitch the lining down, it'll be protected. I think it'll be fine during washing. And yeah, I think I need a bit of work smarter, not harder. You know, why not? Otherwise, this is going to be such a boring video because so far this is going so smoothly. Like the cutting, it was a bit touch and go with the amount of fabric. So definitely this is one of those buy extra fabric things. I did end up adding, I think, 6 centimeters onto the hem, which was super necessary because I'm a tall girl. So yeah, but otherwise it's looking really cute. The polka dots are making me happy while I sew. So yay, smooth sailing. Okay, so I have the sleeve casing done and now I'm gonna hem it. Even though it says to do the elastic first, I think it's gonna be easier to hem like this. It's a narrow hem, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I think I'm gonna sew a straight stitch at about a ½ centimeter, and then I'm just gonna kind of fold it over the machine, and hopefully that works. Okay, so my zip's in. It's not exactly even, like as you can tell, and I think because of the pattern it's a bit more noticeable, but I think that's sewing because here it's actually really well matched and here it's just not. But if anybody is looking that close to my lower back and wants to say anything about my clothing, they can just not be that close to me. That's pretty much how I feel about that. So now I just want to adjust at the bottom. There's a little bit of a thing here. I might just hand tack that down. I could make the zipper a little shorter because there's like that much, but I'm not entirely sure I'm feeling like that's necessary right now. I'll see, I'll try it on. But yeah, I'm really proud of this zipper. This is like I said, my first time doing an invisible zipper, I think actually probably ever, because I always ever used, if it called for an invisible zip, I just used a normal one. And it wasn't as hard as I thought. So yeah, definitely though, you need the 2 resources. But yay, let's finish this dress. Okay, so it says just to leave this loosey-goosey, and I am probably going to tack it in, but I'm still just going to sew along here because this makes me nervous. I just really don't like an unfinished seam because like I've worked so hard on this dress at this point, I don't want it to fall apart in the washing machine. So yeah, but otherwise I've turned this over. I am so excited. I tried it on. It looks so cute. Like I am ready. Oh, it's Monday and I managed to wear this to my birthday. I'm very excited by it. Now though, it does need a wash. I managed not to spill anything like too bad on it, but it definitely, it needs a wash after a big party. So I'm going to finish it up by doing this zipper. So what I'm going to do here, I think, at least this is what makes sense to me, is, I mean, it's not going to look the best, but I don't want this out because that's gonna fray. So I'm just gonna tuck this under like so, and then I'm gonna stitch down the zipper tape the same way I did the sleeves on the lining, so that you can, or the lining on the sleeves, so that you still have these little stitches. There's one like right there, but you can barely see them. So like there's one on the other side of this dot, you know, there's one right here. There's the camera. Yes, the little stitches like that, so that you can't really see them. There's one there as well. But yeah, but hopefully that'll protect it enough to go through the machine. And then I'm also just going to hand stitch down the same way this on the waist seam so that it just doesn't come up and I can feel good about it going through the washing machine without getting destroyed. Don't know if Baxter approves or does not approve of Fab. So, sorry about the weird intro. If you're new here, I'm Sandy. I do crafts. If you're still here, yeah. No, I've had a couple really weird weeks. They've been like banging out the construction next door, so I haven't just been able to sit and like do this, but I didn't want to stop sewing because I love sewing. Also, maybe it's kind of fun to like see, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so let's talk about McCall's 8211. Yay. So I added I think 4 centimeters. I should write things down. For 5, maybe 7 centimeters onto the skirt. I just kind of measured a skirt that I liked down from the waist and made it that. The hem is super narrow. I didn't even iron this. What I did is I kind of sewed where I wanted the hem like 1 centimeter, and then I kind of folded and put it through my machine, which worked. I mean, yeah, this fabric is obviously super cute. Yeah, I should have used the elastic guides. That's kind of the only problem with this dress, is it falls off the shoulder like a lot. And now the zipper's stuck. It falls off the shoulder like a lot because I didn't use the elastic guides. But at the same time, I'm wondering if it would maybe be a little bit too roughly if it was any more elasticated, you know? So I think it just depends what kind of fabric you're doing it in. This is obviously like a cotton, so 100% cotton. Yeah, my back doesn't exactly quite match up, but if anybody is looking at me that close, you know, that's their issue, not mine. And obviously when I have my hair down, it's like long enough to cover it, and I'm hoping my hair will continue to get longer. That is the goal. Otherwise, it's got a bit of that big 4 ease, but I'm kind of not super mad at it because it means that I can just swing it around to zip it and I don't need somebody else to zip it for me. And yeah, it's also cute with a belt. But there's the dress. It's been through the wash now once and it was fine. The kind of final of my zip alterations are here. So see how, like, you really can't see, where's the camera, anything on this side. It's right down here. You can't actually see the stitches, but inside you get a really nice finished seam. And this is all tacked down. Yeah, so that is pretty much all the stuff I did differently. Oh, I also did French seams on the skirt, which I think I mentioned. But yeah, finishing details, that is one of my big gripes with this pattern, is that I don't think it goes into enough detail about finishing, because, you know, you're making these clothes, you want it to last, but at the same time it is a beginner rated pattern, and beginners don't seem to be the most concerned about, like, it's more just like if you just want to make a dress and like get it done for your first dress, but at the same time, don't you want your first dress to last you forever? So I don't know, it's one of those things, kind of a trade-off. I didn't mind spending the extra, like 2-3 hours making it really last. So yeah, all up, I definitely recommend this pattern. This view is so cute. I hope I can make it again. Definitely lengthen it though if you're tall. I mean, I think really I just lengthened it to look like the picture, so I didn't really do any major alterations there. But yeah, and I sewed it up all in one size, I think the 28 or the 30, and it fit. So measure your hips, measure your pattern pieces, and yeah, let me know if you've made this one. It'd be really exciting. Follow me on Instagram for more information about this pattern. I go into a bit more depth, as usual, in my blog post, which I'll link down below. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me again. I really hope that you enjoyed it and made this. If you have any tips for styling this dress in the winter, I'm thinking I might need to make myself like a big black kind of cabled chunky cardigan and then like thigh-high boots and let the skirt kind of peek out. I don't know, because the sleeves are a bit tough. Yeah, if you have any tips for styling this during the winter, let me know, because I want to wear this. Like, I hate summer so much, but now I'm just kind of like, but in summer I can wear that dress, so I don't know. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me again. I'll see you guys later. Bye.